Exercise? What? All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. If you don't know me, I'm Brandon, and I'm a high school principal from the U.S. state of Georgia. Doing another episode of iCarly today. iCarly remains one of the most popular series for me to react to on this channel. A lot of you have requested iCarly over and over again, and this episode in particular, based on your comments, this episode is called iSpy a Mean Teacher. Don't know anything about it. Going to be watching it for the first time here with you. I do like iCarly as well because it is high school, which is what I have the most familiarity with, and the issues and pitfalls and things that come up in high school. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Ugh, class was so boring.
How would you know? You were asleep the whole time.
Then I guess I dreamed class was boring.
So your dream came true.
Hey, guess what I got from the audiovisual department?
Whoa, that's so
awesome.
cool,
It's
amazing.
Green screen?
We don't know what it is.
No,
and don't care.
It's called a green screen. We can use it for special effects on iCarly.
Yeah.
You guys stand in front of it, and I have this software that can make it any kind of background we want.
Yeah, it's also interesting because I think this one came out in 2007, so this would have seemed much more exciting at that time to these kids, and now it's probably like, oh yeah, green screen. We all know what that is. That's nothing exciting. That's kind of basic. But here it's like, it's a green screen. It's so awesome. That's kind of funny.
Oh, so you could make it look like we were in a snowstorm or standing on the moon or something?
Exactly.
Can you make it look like I'm standing on your face?
Plus, you always attack me with words.
You want me to use rocks? Our history teacher, Mr. Stern. Look, I shouldn't wear shorts.
No.
And by the way, this does kind of happen if you have a teacher who's at a concert or whatever. Somebody might be tempted to do this. And this is also why you have the code of ethics for educators, so that you don't get yourself into trouble. Now, I don't know what this teacher did. Maybe they did nothing wrong and they were just going to a concert. You're allowed to do that. What you're not allowed to do is do anything unprofessional in front of your own students, even if you're off campus. Believe it or not, the code of ethics does sort of cover that. And so if you're out at a concert and a student is there, you probably just want to watch what you do while you're there. But just simply going to a concert by itself is not necessarily an issue.
It looks like he's stage diving.
He was. It was insane. I still can't believe it, and I'm the one who took the picture with my cell phone. Can you believe Mr. Stern was at the concert? I gotta go. I like Terrain, but after she talks to me, I feel like I need a nap.
I can't believe Mr. Stern would go to a concert. Yeah, you don't really think about teachers having lives outside of school.
Yeah, and that's very true. Students typically don't. They think of them as really just teachers, and that's it. And they're there to teach, and they don't think of them doing other things outside of school. But yeah, teachers are people too, and they do have personal lives. Very true.
I always thought they just locked him up in the teacher's lounge at night.
Hey, get to class!
Ooh.
No, stop laughing!
No, you don't use a bullhorn in the hall. Now, schools do often have a bullhorn like this, but it's typically used for emergency situations. Like, let's say there's a fire drill or a bomb threat, or not a fire drill, but an actual fire, some sort of emergency. That bullhorn is going to come in handy for something like that.
I said get to class! Respect the bullhorn!
Ooh,
That Miss Briggs is a joy, isn't she?
so that's the
I
mean
wonder
teacher.
what she does when she's not in school.
Hmm.
She probably spits on puppies.
Okay, so I see. So they're going to find out, I guess, what she does, and that's the whole I Spy Mean Teacher. This ought to be interesting.
Hey, you, get to class!
Hey, that could be a really cool idea for a web show.
Uh-oh.
Spit on puppies?
I meant we could do a whole segment on what mean teachers do when they're not in school.
How are they going to get that?
I love her brain.
Yeah, and my question is, how are they going to get this footage and do that? This could get them in some trouble. You're not allowed to do that. I don't know if they're going to follow her around or what's going to happen here, but she's going to have to watch it. She could get herself in some trouble here.
Come on, keep going, move!
No.
So how do we do this?
We follow Miss Briggs around after school, you know, with a video camera and just.
Stalking? That's called stalking. So you're not allowed to do that. And that's not even really a school thing. That's a legal thing. You can't follow people around and film them per se. I think there would be some issues with that. And from a school perspective, you're not allowed to do that either. And a lot of schools will have actually rules about recording teachers, particularly while they're at school. But she's not going to be allowed to do this, especially if she goes to her house. That would be crossing the line. So you could argue, yeah, she's allowed to film other people if she's on public property, but not private property. You can't do that.
Miss Briggs, I picked you an orange from my mother's tree. I hate citrus fruit.
Oh, oh no, no. No, no, she would never do that, even if she were mean. Now, I've known a lot of teachers, and there are teachers that are mean. There's no other way to say it, but nothing like this. This is like way over the top.
Back into class.
No.
I'm thinking she'll be mean.
Inside this box is a new piece of technological equipment that's gonna
The
blow
green
you guys
screen?
away. There's nothing boring about being able to videotape Miss Briggs with no chance of her finding out.
What did you get?
A teeny video camera disguised as a piece of pie.
Yeah, and I'm still wondering, like, are they going to cross any lines per se? Because there are laws against how you can film people, and typically, if you're on public property, you're fine. But if you're on private property, you're not fine. Let's see what happens here. So that is kind of weird.
Yes, a real gigantic piece of plastic pie with a camera lens on the side.
All right, here we go. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Because look at this. She's at home and they're on her property filming her. You're not allowed to do that. She could call the police and they would be in a bit of trouble. Now, could they stand from out in the street and film her? Yeah, now they probably wouldn't be able to get this shot, but could they do that? Theoretically, yes. That's why if something happens, you know, you've got news crews that'll come over, but they're not allowed to like go right in. You'll typically see them like across the street or in the street trying to get some footage, which they can legally do, but you can't go right up to someone's door like this. That's a huge invasion of privacy, and the police would take issue with that.
2 hours of
I think we've learned what mean teachers do when they're not at school.
nothing interesting enough to put in our webcast.
No.
Hey, she's opening her door.
Oh, look at that. Bagpipes. She's got a music stand with some music on it and some bagpipes. Wow.
She's just taking out her trash.
Uh-oh.
Hey, wait, go away. Get out of here.
It's just a bee.
You don't understand. I am extremely allergic to bees. I think he wants my pie.
That is a stupid bee.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Where are you going?
Uh-oh.
I can't get stung.
Are you insane?
Oh,
Get
he
out of
went.
Miss Briggs' apartment. You can't just get away. It's a fake pie. Can't you see the big lens on the side?
Uh-oh. Now they're in her house.
It's a fake pie.
Yeah, that would be an even bigger issue. Wow. These kids are going to be in some trouble. Can't wait to see what happens here.
Come on. We can't stay in here. If Miss Briggs catches us, we're dead. Let's go.
No,
Yeah.
that bee's still out there, and by now he knows my pie was fake. He's gonna be madder than ever.
I don't think that's the way it works. So the bee was attracted to the fake pie, which, you know, I've seen versions of that. I used to have this bright yellow car and bugs would land on it. And I'm like, what do they think? It's a giant flower or something? And they're attracted to it. But they would do that.
Here she comes.
Uh-oh. Are they going to get caught? Did she not hear them like screaming? I find that hard to believe.
Now what do we do? Shh, I'm thinking. We cannot let Miss Briggs find us.
Well, maybe we can wait until she goes into another room. Then we can make her run for it.
Maybe. Now shh.
Uh-oh. Exercise? What? That's so ridiculous. So she's in there. I heard the sound. I'm like, hopefully she's like exercising. I was thinking actually I forgot what you call it. It's like dance exercise, that kind of thing. There's a couple different versions of it that are popular. But no, she's on one of those exercise balls. That's pretty bad.
You don't want to know.
77.
So many leg lifts.
I think I found the light switch. Shut the door.
A what? Randy. That's kind of crazy. And again, this whole thing is an invasion of privacy. You can't do any of this, but are they going to film? Well, I guess they can't film it because the Pi camera is outside. So what are they going to do? They don't have a camera.
Freddie,
Yeah?
am I hallucinating or are we surrounded by 2,000 Randy Jacksons?
Why does Miss Briggs have all this stuff?
I don't know. I guess if you're going to be obsessed with an American Idol judge, you might as well pick one that's firm but fair.
Yeah, dog, you did your thing.
You want Miss Briggs to hear us?
Randy said it, not me.
She's coming!
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Hot, yo.
Please be quiet, Randy Jackson. Freddie and I are stuck hiding in the closet in Miss Briggs' apartment.
Really? That's some nutty stuff.
Yeah.
Will you just get over here?
On my way.
What's she going to do?
Sam's on her way. And will you quit eating the Randy Yos?
All right, what's she going to do?
No way.
Bagpipes.
Torturing Carly and Freddie? Freddie, you're so stupid.
What in the world?
Bagpipes? Ew.
I've never heard of a teacher playing the bagpipes or a bagpipe playing teacher. If you have, let me know. That would be really crazy.
This is torture!
Sam?
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm right outside on the patio. What's the plan, man?
Okay, you call Miss Briggs and keep her distracted on the phone while Freddie and I sneak out the front door.
One distraction coming up.
Hmm.
Give me 60 seconds, then go for the door.
See you on the outside.
I wonder if this is going to work. That's crazy. How does she have her number also?
Briggs.
Hello, ma'am. Have you purchased any suspicious milk lately?
Suspicious milk.
Suspicious milk? Who is this?
This is Agent McMuffin.
Agent McMuffin. That's funny.
With the Federal Bureau of Milk.
The FBM?
Sure. See, there have been some reports of counterfeit milk and other dairy products in the Seattle area.
Oh, sweet mother. I just bought a tub of Zingleberry yogurt yesterday.
It's okay, ma'am. Just remain calm and proceed to your refrigerator.
Of course.
All right.
Moron.
Uh-oh.
It's been 60 seconds. Let's make our move and get out of here.
Wait.
Come on.
Ready.
What'd you put in your pocket? Randy Jackson cologne? Why do you want this?
'Cause it smells tight, dog.
The milk smells just fine to me. Are you sure there's a dairy problem?
We're losing precious time.
I've already checked my milk and the tub of yogurt.
Yeah, but better inspect that cottage cheese on the top shelf.
All right.
Uh-oh.
But I don't see why. How did you know my cottage cheese is on the top shelf?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
'Cause I'm a professional, ma'am.
Uh-oh. She's going to get caught. So ridiculous.
Don't go near your patio door. There's a dairy monster on the loose and you don't want to see
She's
what's
caught.
Busted. Now get inside.
I can explain.
I'm sure you can.
I can. See, I'm doing this school project on how ladies react when they think that their dairy products are not.
Oh.
Surprise! Yeah, happy birthday, Miss Briggs.
Let's sing our public domain birthday song!
What in the world? So I don't know if this is going to work. She says, let's sing our public domain birthday song, meaning that it's not copyrighted. Why would she say that? That's so funny.
Oh, she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow.
It's not my birthday.
Whoops, then
Uh-oh.
we better go. Come on, kids.
Stop!
Happy Hanukkah?
What in the world?
Kwanzaa?
I'm sorry I tripped on your bagpipes.
Are they okay?
No. He dented my blow stick and punctured my squeeze bag.
Freddie will pay to have your bagpipes fixed.
And you think that'll get the three of you out of trouble?
Well, we were kind of hoping.
Yeah, and by the way, she can't make them stay there. That's a problem too. I mean, she could call the police, which she hasn't done, but she can't just say, "Oh, stay here," because they're not exactly at school. They're not exactly under her authority per se. There's nothing stopping them from leaving right now, and except for the fact that they know that they did the wrong thing. They know they made a mistake, and they know that they are in trouble, so they don't want to get in more trouble, I guess.
Breaking into a teacher's home, damaging property,
Mm.
impersonating a dairy agent.
A dairy agent. I don't know if there's dairy agents or not, but that's kind of funny.
I could have you expelled. I might even call the police.
She
Or
could.
you could just
She couldn't have them expelled. That would be up to other people. I don't know if they'd be expelled or not, but she could call the police. Very true.
let us run away while you angrily shake your fist in the air and scream, "You rotten kids!"
Look, Miss Briggs, we never meant to sneak into your house.
Then explain why you did.
Well, we were videotaping you for our web show to sort of see what teachers are like when they're not in school.
Ah, your web show. iCarly. I've seen
Yeah.
it. Nothing more than mucus in the nose of the digital age.
Ugh.
Did you just call our show a booger?
iCarly's great. Thousands of people watch it every week.
Thousands?
That's a pretty big booger.
Well, since is what teachers do outside of school.
Okay,
I
she's
think
going
I
to
have
make him a
solution
deal.
that will benefit us all.
She's going to make him a deal. Okay. This reminds me of an episode of Ned's I saw where one of the teachers wanted to look cool. This teacher is going to want her. I'm guessing that this teacher is going to want them to show her in a positive light. So let's see what she suggests here.
What solution?
I won't suspend you from school or call the police if you let me perform an original bagpipe song on your web show.
You want to be on iCarly? Just call the cops on us.
Why would you even want to be on our show?
Because I see this as a great opportunity to show the world some culture, to teach young people about fine music.
Don't do it, Carl.
Bagpipes.
She's not even playing it, and I'm already bored out of my mind.
All right. So she doesn't want to portray herself in a positive light, but she wants to educate the world about bagpipe music, I guess. I don't know. That's not what I expected.
Put me on your webcast, or I will have you suspended for breaking into my house.
Mm.
And I will file a report with the Seattle Police Department. Your choice.
And by the way, I don't know about the whole having them suspended. Number one, she can't make that decision as a teacher. And number two, it's not clear whether or not she can actually do that, whether or not the school has a jurisdiction. But she can call the police, absolutely. And if they are charged, then based on that charge, the school may have a jurisdiction to go further and punish them for that based on the charge.
Just read the introduction I gave you.
Tonight on iCarly, instead of the worthless trash we usually do here.
Oh, man. So they're not excited or thrilled about what they're being forced to do here on their show. I wonder if, well, it's alive. I was going to say, I wonder if they will put it on, but I think it's alive. So I wonder if this is how this is going to affect their show also.
Please prepare to enjoy some fine music played on the bagpipes by Miss Francine Briggs.
Oh.
Oops, wrong button.
And now here she is playing an original song she composed herself called Haggis and Moonlight.
What?
Please welcome the lovely and talented Miss Francine Briggs.
Thank you. And now
Oh,
for
boy.
some real enriching entertainment.
What in the world?
This is so horrible.
Well,
Love the pair computer here again.
maybe we don't have that big of an audience tonight.
Sorry.
Whoa, all those people are streaming us right now?
Biggest audience we've ever had.
Oh.
Yeah, and they all want us to be out there doing something funny. Hey, look at that.
Why is the number dropping?
Because people are turning us off.
Mm.
We've lost over 10% of our audience in less than 2 minutes. This is a disaster.
What are they
You know
gonna
how
do?
hard we worked to get that audience? And Briggs is going to ruin it in one night.
Yeah.
Look, already 20% of our audience gone.
Man, this webcast is suckish.
Yeah.
How long is this song? I don't even think it's half over.
Oh,
Well, we've almost lost over half of our viewers. We've got to do something.
what are they going to do?
What do you want? The green screen.
Oh,
screen? Do
green
you have it set up?
screen.
Yeah, but I haven't tried it yet. I was gonna test it out.
Test it now.
Or I'll test it now.
He'll test it now.
This should be pretty good. Where's the green screen at? Okay. Okay, so this should work. Yeah, I'm like, where's the green screen at? But they lower it down. That's actually pretty impressive. I didn't know they had the whole system there. I just thought they had the screen and that's it. But this should work in their favor, I suspect. I wonder what they'll put on it. Oh, boy. Oh, gross. Oh boy.
This iCarly web show is hilarious. She's completely unaware of the
Yeah.
changing background.
Yeah.
We're getting the audience back.
Mm,
Yeah.
Hitting it.
wow. Now, is she
Thank
going to find
you.
out?
Aw, your song's over. Do another one.
Yeah. Come on, Miss Briggs.
Do this. Come on.
All right.
Is she going to find out? That's the question. What? Oh boy. All right, now here's the thing. Are they going to find out, or is she going to find out? Surely some students will tell her, and will she actually call the police at that point and report what they did? That's the question.
Hey, there's Miss Briggs.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Oh boy.
See, that silly comedy you girls do is no match for my true musical
Yes,
artistry.
it is.
You are so right.
Mm,
Thank you for teaching us that important lesson.
certainly. Freddie.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. She smells the cologne. That's so funny.
You smell delightful.
Thanks, Miss Briggs.
And you would never say that, even if it were true. You just don't say that to a student. That would get her in some trouble.
Hmm.
Randy Jackson cologne.
It smells tight, dog.
All right, well, that's the episode. That was kind of crazy. Raises some interesting questions about privacy. You can't go over to a teacher's house like that, and she could have called the police. My question is, wouldn't she eventually learn what happened? I mean, students are actually really bad at keeping secrets, and so someone would run over and show her, hey, you know, it was actually a bunch of silly stuff behind you while you were playing the bagpipes. She would find out, but I guess in the plot of this episode, she doesn't, and so they get off scot-free. But that was pretty funny. If you're enjoying this series of iCarly, many of you do ask for specific episodes. I do have several suggestions, and I will do those episodes based on the number of times each one was recommended. But I hope you're enjoying this series. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done that. And I'll see you on the next video on the next School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.